This is something I've got to show you in a minute.
This could potentially be rather amusing. I don't know if I can capture the information that I need. There's a builder working next door and he's wearing white boots. Can you see those white boots? Come on. Who the? Where's white boots? You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. That has to be the funniest thing I've ever seen. I've worked on building sites for years as a roof tiler and slater. And I've never in my life seen anyone wear white boots to the job, you know what I mean? Ha ha! How deep is your bucket? Oh, 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 oh. I'm sorry, but I had to record that. It's just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. It's so typically here in Poland as well, because they're just sort of just a culture apart. I mean, I love them to bits. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Polish people are wonderful, but they're just off the rocks when it comes to statistic traditions. You know what I mean? They just don't bother with it, do they? Anyway, what can I say? There's Jimmy. Are you all right, little sweethead? And there's Jimmy's toy cupboard. He gets bigger in it. There's more that I didn't show you on the last video. You're off to you're having your shit, aren't you, on tomorrow, mate? You're going off to have your jabs. That's Jimmy's logbook for his healthcare. In it, mate. That's your logbook, in it. You can't eat it. No. You have to have that. Let's go and have a look at it in the light, because you can't see anything here, can you? But, says it, well, it's in Polish and in English, in actual fact, you know. So it says, Międzynarodowa Książeczka o Zdrowiu Psa I Kota, which means, in English, the International Book of Health for Dogs and Cats, isn't it? It's quite crazy, isn't it? There's all these different vets, books and bits and bobs. I can't cover that. Well, I can cover it, but that's Jimmy. He's a terrier, tricolour, I mean 3 colours, which is true, isn't it? I mean, you've got 3 colours on you, haven't you? You're a sausage. And that's obviously the male, sign for the male. Date of birth was about, well, we guessed it, but it was probably the first, I'd said 1st of January, you know, New Year's Day, 2013, so he's a little bit older than he was. Those numbers are no longer valid, so it doesn't matter. But he's had quite a lot of stuff done to him, see? You have to look after your pets, innit? He's had all his bits done. Dewormings and his DHPPI. DHPPI stands for, I think it stands for distemper, parvo in virus, and I can't remember now. Never mind, doesn't matter. I'll leave a link below. He's got, obviously he has to have rabies injections as well from time to time, innit? There it is, DHPPI, there it is. Parvo virus influenza, parvo influenza as well. PI is parvo influenza, which means that dogs can catch the flu and it can kill them. The P is parvo virus, I think, which is horrible. The D is distemper, which is horrible, and I forget what the H is. Woof, can't remember. Woof, I even woofed then myself. That's how it goes when you go mad, isn't it? But there he is. He's gone right through. So his next little label will be in home bar. So he's all good, baby. It's all good. He's also had some bits wrong with him occasionally. I mean, he's been a very healthy dog, touch wood, isn't it? After knock me own head, mate, isn't it? Because bless you, you've been a good boy as far as health and welfare goes. It must be all the food that it gets, isn't it? I think you should overfeed dogs. I think that they do well out of it. If they're scrawny and horrible, then they probably get sick quite obviously. But he's not been sick, thank goodness. He's had advertix, which is a good advertisement for tick things, because obviously that stops them. The kleszcz, they call it in Polish. That's a word to say, Nick. Try saying that with your false teeth out. Kleszcz. But they're ticks. They're the horrible things that creep about the woods, and then they sink their little heads into your body. You know what I mean? So he's had quite a lot of work done. So it's all fully maintained. I'm not flogging him, by the way. I'm not selling him. This isn't a logbook that I'm flogging my little dog with. No way. He's mine. He's stopping with me, innit? It's my little sausage. But there it is. That's his book of health. So, but I had to laugh at that. Sorry, but I know I've meandered, but I had to laugh at that. Ponce's boots. I mean, what the show? Are you having a crap? Are you having a laugh? You know, the man that, you know, the BeeGee of the building sites. You know, God Almighty, he gets to be having a crack. Anyway, my ex-wife dropped round the other day, and she left me some cake, orange cake. So I'm going to eat it. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers and all the very best wishes. Blessings. Can't turn the phone off. Oh, sod it, I'm going to eat the cake instead. Lovely. I have to crash out of it.